Terry in Lancaster, England writes to me, "Hi Paul, do super tweeters add any real information into the sonic soundstage? As best, we can only hear up to about 20 kilohertz." Terry, that's a great question. I love it. And look, if we can't hear anything over 20 kilohertz, and at my doddering age, I'm probably down to 15, 14, maybe 12. Maybe you can hear to 20K. And a super tweeter is a tweeter, a little small thing, sits on top of a speaker. Very few of them have it, but it goes out to 50 kilohertz, 40 kilohertz. So why would that matter if I can't hear it? Well, a couple of reasons. One, while we don't hear everything, the ultrasonic, the higher frequencies, can cumulatively affect the frequencies that we do hear. So let me explain how that might happen. In the same way, I use this in one of my posts. We can't see ultraviolet light, but if you stay out in it long enough, your skin turns brown. So you see the effects of the ultraviolet light, but you don't see the light itself. Well, in the same way, an ultrasonic signal, let's say 30 kilohertz, 40 kilohertz, does a couple of things. It fills in so that the phase angles are more correct. But most important, there is a phenomena called air modulation. So air modulation is where we have a higher frequency that is beating against a lower frequency, and that beating of the two frequencies, higher versus lower, creates a third frequency that we can actually hear. And one of the results of that is when you have it set up properly, you turn the super tweeter on, you'll get this feeling of openness and airiness in the music. And it's not because you're hearing that higher frequency, it's you're hearing the effects at lower frequencies of how that does it. And in the same way, when we are at a live concert or when we hear a string plucked, there's harmonics that exceed far beyond our ability to hear sometimes. And when that happens, you still get this impression of the tonality of the instrument. And all of that is due to this complex interaction of ultrasonic in-band audio that we can hear and how the ultrasonics affect that as well. So, am I a big fan of super tweeters? No. But that is a good reason why those that do hear a difference probably are hearing the lower frequencies as generated as overtones or undertones of the waves hitting each other at their crests, et cetera, et cetera. So it gets too complicated, but that's the basic idea. Okay? Hope that helped. Thanks for the question. Talk to you later. Bye.